Howdy, Rice Krispies lovers. Let's talk a bit about Rice Krispies, especially from a European point of view. Po River is the longest river in Italy. It is a river that flows eastward across northern Italy, starting from the Cochin Alps. The Po flows either 652 kilometers or 682 kilometers, considering the length of the Maira, a right bank tributary. The headwaters of the Po are a spring seeping from a stony hillside at Pian del Re, a flat place at the head of the Val Po, under the northwest face of Monviso. I have been talking about Monviso for many times in recent weeks. Let's have a quick look at it. So that's now the earthquake application. We are watching it 24 hours. No, it's 2 days. Let's take 7 days. And Monviso is near Maddalena. There has been yesterday in the proximity of Maddalena village an earthquake. So where is it? Monviso, Maddalena. Monviso, Maddalena. It is still loading. Now it found earthquakes from the last week. 4 days ago. There are many quakes in the same hill range all over the place. And there has been for some time quite many quakes in the same region, where obviously the Po River starts. So I like Rice Krispies. I like rice. I want to show you something. This is a scientific paper written by scientists. Citation 0. 2 authors. Giuseppe Boliani, University of Pavia. If you scroll down, they start to emerge pictures. But I wanted to show you this one map which is attached to this article, or is part of it, however you put it. Figure 1. Distribution of rice fields in Europe. Somewhere here, really close, is Monviso. Why I show you that? This is actually made, I want to show you, this is made in 2014. Where does it tell us? January 2014. So now, let's go over to SciTech Daily. That's a few hours old or something, June 28th. 2 days ago. I just got this today, this news, so for me it's really new. Po River, the longest river in Italy, dries up. There's a really nice animation. And it turns out to be a white river. I just noticed this right now. But anyway, let's continue. The Po River, the longest river in Italy, is hitting record low water levels after months without heavy rainfall. The Copernicus Sentinel-2 animation above shows a part of the Po Valley near Piacenza, a city in the Emilia-Romagna region of northern Italy. Stretching from the Alps in the northwest to the Adriatic Sea on the east coast, the vast waterway is a vital source of water for several regions. It is used for drinking water, nourishing vast swatches of agricultural land, as well as producing hydroelectric power across northern Italy. So what do you think is going to happen to the rice if there's no water? Do those quakes near Monviso have anything to do with drying up of the river? I guess it is all energy. It is all one circuit with its own fluctuations. So, now as we know it is a wide river, we could expect some floods then. Once. So, at least don't be surprised if it's flooding all of a sudden. And maybe the floods are happening at the same time when there is immense waterfall, because the water starts to rise up in the crust if there's bad weather. As to lightning strikes, there has been many pictures shown to people where the lightning strike starts from the ground up and comes from the cloud down, and they meet somewhat halfway. So there is no reason why water shouldn't act in the same way. This is how flash floods are created. If the water rises within the rock, it will take the path of least resistance, which is usually some existing waterway, which could be attached to some whatever lake. And then all of a sudden there is quite much water pouring out of this lake. Simultaneously with heavy rain and lightning. Nature just tries to restore its equilibrium. Water comes down, water goes up. I think it's really simple. And if I would have a laboratory, I would have done these tests already. But I don't. If you know someone who has one, who has a laboratory to produce some tests, I would have some ideas. What kind of tests could be made? And then we will see, is there anything which could be proof that either I'm wrong or I'm right after all. But I will leave the links below. Check out some other videos I made about white rivers, mountain water, cryptodomes, cryptogeysers, groundwater, mineral water, their relation to volcanic activity, seismicity, weather patterns, our environment, of which you are a very, very, very small part of it. Because you are at the end, as I am, of this whole chain, for which our level of consciousness is probably a proof for. We are the most vulnerable, so we'll feel it the most, and probably the first ones, we just don't get it. Most don't get it, because they don't know. But anyway, make your own thoughts about that. Think for yourself. Yeah, it's really, I think it's worth it for everyone. But anyway, thanks. Bye.